Hey YouTube, this is the art of prepping. Just looking at various options for hand saws for going out in the woods if you're going camping. So depending on the longevity of your trip, you're going to depend on what you take with you. And for just an overnight trip, you may just need a small campfire. It could be something as simple as this Victorinox Swiss Army outrider saw. That would probably be efficient or enough. If it's more than one night, though, I like to have the Baco handsaw, or maybe like this Coleman for sure. And then when we start getting beyond 3 or 4 nights, I like to upgrade a bit and bring a bow saw. I kind of prefer personally a 21-inch bow saw. I like this a lot. Excuse me. And you can get them in different configurations. As you can see, this handle here is just kind of like a metal and tubing. Here's another one that's basically has a grip to it. It's a rubber overmolded and even has a little sponge feel to it. These are nice bow saws. That's another 21-inch. And in the rare situation, you may need like a metal saw or a PVC saw. They do have these for just a few dollars, like at a Harbor Freight or Walmart's. But in terms of what you bring into the woods would be maybe something of these hand saws would pretty much be your number one pick. And then depending on your longevity, then you may want to jump up to a larger saw. And you may be asking, well, why a saw? Well, all the research has shown that you burn more calories and use a lot more energy, and it's even more time consuming to try to chop wood with an axe or a hatchet than to saw it. So this is just one way to preserve your calories and to be more efficient, is to use a good saw. And so you have to have the right tools for the job. And so this is just for the new person. I've tried a lot of these different types of saws. I don't have a very large assortment of hand saws, but especially of the hand folding saws, I just don't have a lot of those. But honestly, these work just fine. So they have larger versions and smaller versions out there. And so you have to figure out what type of terrain you're in, how long you're going to be out, and what kind of wood you think you'll be cutting, and go with that. Now, some people still use a hatchet or a small forest axe, depending on your terrain, with a handsaw, and that's good too. Sometimes you need a combination, especially on larger outings or maybe on a longer term survival kit pack, or maybe some people's bug out bag. But for the most part, a handsaw is probably the most you would need for wood processing for a 72-hour pack. That would be all. Something like this Baco would be just fine. So just wanted to mention these options for use out in the woods and for camping. And if you have a favorite handsaw, or if you prefer a certain saw for outdoors for the weekend camping, feel free to put them in the comment section below. And thanks again for watching. And you guys take care.